So if I'm a walking wallet with 2 beady eyes, then you're a walking. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be reacting to a video titled, "Why Are Men Not Pursuing Women?" Let's go ahead and get right into this video. Make sure you guys don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So here we go.
Why don't men pursue women the way they used to back in the day when they wanted to get with them? I swear it's like pulling teeth. If someone likes you, you don't even know it because they don't act like it.
All right, so let's just pause right there. What are your thoughts on what she just said? Why do you think men are not pursuing women anymore?
I think it's just become harder now just because how women are just more like, I guess, masculine and they're a little bit harder. It's harder to approach women just because like they'll also shame you and reject you and put you on blast and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot that can come with approaching women when it goes left, you know? So I totally understand for guys, like no one wants to deal with rejection that often, especially it's already hard to begin with. And then, you know, being put on blast, all that kind of extra stuff. Like it would definitely push anyone away from wanting to approach more. So. Yeah, I
mean, women nowadays are saying that men are trash. They don't need men.
Yeah. So it's like, why am I going to come towards you if you're going to just think badly of me, right?
Right.
So,
you're feeling underappreciated. You know, I don't need a man for anything. I'm a boss diva, level up.
All my life I had to fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, what's the point? Yeah. And I remember back in the day, we used to cold approach women all the time. Right? Face to face, foot to pavement. That's what it was because we didn't have social media and things of that nature. And, you know, like I said, I blame social media because now everyone's a celebrity. Everyone with a camera phone thinks they're the next Kim Kardashian. And if you're a guy, you're nothing compared to them, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, but that's the thing. That's like a lost art almost that like for guys to just like approach and like have game and all that kind of stuff. Back in the day, obviously, like at the mall, the movies, whatever, you can approach girls. Nowadays, like everything is online and like you kind of lose that like you have some kind of like adrenaline rush, no? Like in the moment you kind of learn as you go to. Did you get that or no? Yeah,
I mean, you learn through trial and error, right? Like let's say you approach 10 women, you know, you strike out with 9, and then that last one, let's say you hit in regards to getting her number, and then
achievement.
Right, but you kind of build from that, and you kind of get better speaking with women and things of that nature. It was a lot easier back then, right? Because in person, you actually had to look good versus hiding behind a phone screen, right? So to answer the question, men are just being shamed. That's really what it boils down to. Yeah. Men are being shamed. Men are being called thirsty. You have Me Too movements. You have cancel culture. You have all these, I guess, groups that are going against men and a man being masculine, right? Because a man approaching a woman is a masculine thing, right? I mean, let's be honest, men are pursuers and that's what they're supposed to do.
I mean, men don't even open doors for women anymore, even out of just being nice. Am I too old-fashioned to think that a man can meet you, ask for your number, ask you out, take you out, pay, and continue to pursue? Why do men want us to now ask them out, pay, pursue, and such? Is it a self-esteem thing with these men? I don't get it. What's up with that, fellas?
All right, so here we go with the shaming tactic. Right? If a guy doesn't do X, let me shame him into doing X. And that's not the way to go about that. But what are your thoughts on that?
All this expectation, I guess, is just a little much. Like when you're going on a date, again, when it comes to like the payment stuff and like picking up and all that kind of stuff, it's all dependent on the person and where you live, right? So if the guy, let's say if you guys are meeting at a certain place, so okay, you guys meet and then you guys talk, it's just meant to kind of get to know somebody, not to be like he has to open my door, he has to like do all these things, pay for my meal, and still continue to pursue me and still be able to like invest in me. When it's like I don't really know you that well yet, and I'm still trying to figure it out. And on top of it, if I'm dating multiple women trying to figure it out, like that's a lot of money you're going to be spending for a guy, right? So I think it's important. Just like times have changed, obviously. More traditional, maybe that could have been the case, but nowadays, especially, like I think it's good to just get to know someone first, and like even like what you always say, right? Do like if for the man to pay, like do something where it's not that expensive. It's like ice cream, coffee, tea, whatever, right? And just kind of get to know this person first, and then you can invest in them more as time goes on if this is someone you actually are interested in.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it should be. But the problem is, women have this sense of entitlement and a guy has to do this. And you're basically, again, shaming a guy if he doesn't do X. So there's no real appreciation for the guy, right? All his troubles and efforts into impressing you is simply going to be unnoticed. And women are incentivized to just drop men and move on to the next guy, right?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, men today are weak, and there's going to be some simp around the corner that's going to give them, a bunch of money because they're pretty and they took a bath, right? So it's just, I mean, that's just what it is, right?
Yeah.
And women today are just simply using men.
No, especially there was the other video that we did about the foodie call situation. That was brand new to me. Apparently women are out here like just going on dates just for food.
Yeah.
And then I don't like you. I have no interest in you. I have no interest in like pursuing anything romantic with you. I'm just going out for the meal.
Yeah.
And that is it. And that is all. Like there are women like that nowadays. So that's why because more and more women are doing that, the rules of dating has to change, because then the men are going to be taken advantage of. And then it's like, hello, no one's playing fair now. Like,
Yeah.
It's just, you know what I'm saying? So,
Well, as a guy, you're a walking wallet. So if I'm a walking wallet with two beady eyes, then you're a walking right? So
yeah.
it is what it is, right?
I guess, but like that shouldn't be the way it is, but whatever.
Those are facts, too. I see it all day.
Something like facts.
Oh, it's some facts.
Because when I opened the door this weekend, I didn't get nothing response. But I don't do it for that anymore. I do it because it's the right thing to do.
Exactly.
Now, but you should say thank you.
Absolutely.
I find most guys just do things because they're just good people. And again, women are just entitled for a guy to open the door and no one says thank you.
Yeah, and that's her reaction, right? She's like, exactly. That's you. Like that's just
Yeah,
what it
just
is,
do it.
right? No, it's important to appreciate people when they do something like a kind gesture. Okay, like it's always important. If someone pays for your if you go on a date and someone pays for your meal, it's not an expectation. It's something that they are graciously wanting to do for you, and it's something that you should appreciate and say thank you. And if someone opens the door for you, say thank you. Don't just walk through the door just being like, oh, you had to do that. Like I'm, you know what I mean? Like it's just
shame has been removed from society. Because I remember back in the day when women were working girls or dancers and things of that nature, no one knew about it. Only a select in crowd knew about it because they were ashamed that their parents may find out, or they were ashamed that their friends may find out. Family and things of that nature, like they were afraid of being judged. And nowadays women are pretending to be strippers and dancers just for attention. Like it's ridiculous.
Oh my God.
And that's what's happening. There's no shame in society, right? Women can just do whatever they want. Men are walking doormats, and just do it because it's the right thing to do.
For
But
women.
how you trying to throw it back on the women?
For women
do it too.
No, I'm not. It's not even women do it too. I'm saying it's not all facts.
Okay. No.
Not all facts. You know what I'm saying? Men do.
Absolutely
Men
not.
hold doors. Men do these
Some.
things.
Some.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. So it's not all facts. Like I
Right.
said.
But this is for her situation. It's facts.
All right. So here's the situation, fellas. They're gonna be like, that's why we don't do it, because look at Sissy arguing right now.
Oh, please. That's why you should do it, so I won't argue. How about that?
The attitude, though,
oh my goodness,
it's ridiculous.
It's like you have to do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Like
Like regardless, just do it.
that's not kind.
You know who
Come
she
on.
wants? You know who she's looking for? Beta. Right?
Yo, just like
Just work 80 hours a week.
Oh my God.
Work 80 hours a week and slave away at work, come home and just do everything for me. Just do it.
Yo, I honestly, this kind of behavior just kind of makes, it's just,
You're
I
a
have
man.
no words for it. It's so rude.
You're a
though.
man, just do it.
No, it's so rude. The way she's speaking on it, it's just being like, you have to do it or I'm going to argue with you kind of attitude.
Yeah.
What? Excuse me?
Yeah.
Like, that's, relax. Like, we need to take it back a bit. Like, that just seems like you have, like, some kind of anger inside. Because if someone is going to be kind to you and open the door, that's something you should say thank you for and then move on with your life. It's not to be like, you had to do that. And then
Yeah.
you, like, walk entitled.
Why are men not pursuing? All right, from her perspective, may not be your situation, but from the person that sent this, and we don't do names. When you hit us up, we'll never do your name. We'll never put you on blast like that unless you say, "Hey, say my name." You probably still won't.
Is it old fashioned though?
Is it
'cause
old-fashioned?
A lot of people tell me that I'm old fashioned because I say court and I want a man to court me. Okay, however you want to say the terminology, but Is it wrong for you to want a man to pursue you to get to know you?
Okay.
And not have them go, oh, you pay next time. How about that? Boy, bye.
So,
Who does that?
hit us up.
All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and end this video. Let me ask you a question. When do you think it's appropriate for a guy to pursue a woman, you know, looking at the signs she's interested in me? And when do you think it's appropriate for a guy to ultimately pull back?
If she's not playing games with you in the sense of that you responding to your texts, you know what I mean? She's being receptive in that way. She's giving you, like, she's making plans with you. She seems excited to talk to you. Like, there's those kind of signs. And then in person, if she's like, you know, the little light touches and she's laughing at your jokes, all that kind of stuff, like talking maybe closer to you, like proximity wise, whatever. Those are all good signs that she is interested and she wants to, like, she's feeling your vibe kind of thing. In a sense to when not to pursue her.
Yeah, when she's
not doing
interested.
the opposite. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If she's not showing you any care, or she's not showing any real excitement to speak with you or meet with you or anything like that, she's always flaking. She's never really, if you can sense when someone's playing games with you. You know what I'm saying? If this person's like not like texting you after an hour or like after like a day or something, it's responding. If you see that this person isn't really showing like, you know, like they care, then I would say, you know, drop that and don't continue pursuing it.
Yeah.
So it has to be equal, like, give and take, right? So if you're going to be speaking to her a certain amount of time, she should be also giving that back to you as well. So things like that.
Yeah. And that's a good point, because I've been in scenarios, you know, in my earlier 20s where I'll pursue a woman and, you know, she's not really giving me any attention, and then I'm pursuing her even further and, you know, thinking like that's the right thing to do. When in reality, you're just kind of wasting time, right? Because if a woman is genuinely interested in you, she's going to be reciprocal to the way you talk to her, you know, in regards to texting her and giving her attention. She's going to display that in return. And ultimately, like you said, she's going to make time to see you. She's going to want to see you, if anything, right? And it's just going to be one of those scenarios. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and end this video. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time.
Bye, guys.